Welcome to this week's Travel and History Tip. Last week we talked about Route 66 and specifically its origins in the state of Oklahoma. Today we're going to talk about the beginning and a few choice sites in the middle. Popularly known as Route 66, is significant as the nation's first all-weather highway linking Chicago to Los Angeles. What sets this segment of National Highway apart from its contemporaries is that it was the shortest year-round route between the Midwest and the Pacific Coast. U.S. Route 66 reduced the distance between Chicago and Los Angeles by more than 200 miles, which made Route 66 popular among thousands of motorists who drove west in subsequent decades. Perhaps more than any other American highway, Route 66 symbolized the new optimism that pervaded the nation's post-war economic recovery. For thousands of returning American servicemen and their families, Route 66 represented more than just another highway. It became, according to one contemporary admirer, an icon of free-spirited independence, linking the United States across the Rocky Mountain Divide to the Pacific Ocean. In recent years, Route 66, imaginatively documented in prose, song, film, and television, has come to represent the essence of the American highway culture to countless motorists who traversed its course during more than 50 years of its lifetime. Route 66, also known as the Will Rogers Highway after the humorist and colloquially known as the Main Street of America or the Mother Road, one of the original U.S. highways, U.S. Highway 66, was established on November 11, 1926. However, road signs did not go up until the following year. In last week's travel tip, we talked a little bit about Will Rogers Highway, and Will Rogers being a famous person from Oklahoma. The famous highway originally ran from Chicago, Illinois, through Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and California. And today, we'll make a stop at the beginning. That sounds kind of silly, doesn't it? And make stops in Missouri, Texas, and New Mexico, Arizona, and California, where the road ends, encompassing a total of 2,448 miles. It was recognized in popular culture by both a hit song written by Bobby Trout and performed by the Nat King Cole Trio and the Rolling Stones, among others, and television shows in the 1950s and 60s. More recently, U.S. Route 66 was featured in the 2006 Disney Pixar film Cars. As mentioned in this nationalparkservice.gov site of Grant Park, at the intersection of Jackson and Michigan Avenue is the End Historic Route 66 sign. Many vintage icons from the Route 66 era have been lost, but not Grant Park, the historic road's official eastern terminus. Route 66 tends to evoke images of open western landscapes like Monument Valley, but the road is also urban. Nowhere is it more than in downtown Chicago, where the quintessential American corridor begins or ends depending on your perspective. And here is a photograph of that sign that is at Michigan Avenue and Jackson Avenue. Some state that the road's terminus is actually at Buckingham Fountain. Historic U.S. Route 66 reaches 317 miles across Missouri. John Woodruff of Springfield promoted the idea of an interregional roadway between Chicago and Los Angeles. Woodruff served as the first president of the U.S. Highway 66 Association, which was established to ensure the complete paving of the highway. One of the few remaining stretches of U.S. Route 66 lies between Springfield and Tulsa, Oklahoma. Route 66 State Park is found near Eureka, and the state identifies Route 66 as a state historic route. St. Louis is the largest city that the route passed through. Cuba is known for its exceptional U.S. Route 66 murals. And we took this picture of the historic Route 66 in Missouri in downtown Springfield. While walking the streets of Springfield, we found this beautiful sign. It says, Springfield, Missouri is officially recognized as the birthplace of the Mother Road because it was on April 30th, 1926, from the Colonial Hotel where Springfield businessman John T. Woodruff, Oklahoma businessman Cy Avery, and Missouri and Oklahoma highway officials sent a telegram to the Bureau of Public Roads in Washington, D.C., proposing U.S. Route 66 as the name for the new Chicago to Los Angeles highway. Also, while in Springfield, we stopped off at the Steak and Shake, which has been on Route 66 since 1962. This is one of the few remaining old-style designs for this chain of drive-in restaurants. West of Amarillo, on the southern two-way frontage road of I-40 between exit 60 and 62, pull over at Cadillac Ranch. This is formerly part of U.S. Route 66. Brightly graffiti-splattered Cadillacs are the 1974 creation of millionaire helium mogul Stanley Marsh. There are 10 models, ranging from 1949 to 1963. Pass through the unlocked gate to find cans of spray paint at the cars for everyone to add to the artwork. Graffiti away. We have done so 3 times. Well, it seems like I might want to just stop here and pick up next week in New Mexico, Arizona, and California, because I don't want to shortchange this incredible bit of Americana, American history. Learn it, love it, appreciate it. Thank you.